we are kicking things off with a story of breathtaking romance and high fashion. Get ready because Milene Fernandez is taking us inside the opulent world of her Renaissance-inspired Florence wedding, where she wore 8 bespoke dresses to celebrate her union with Max Kordek. This is a tale of art, destiny, and incredible style that you will not want to miss.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we are diving into the cutting edge of luxury retail in Los Angeles. The team behind the perpetual hotspot Laurel Hardware has quietly opened Laurel Supply, a new luxury grocer that looks like an alien spaceship and is packed with everything from specialty kombucha to gourmet sushi and artisan pizza. Find out what makes this new West Hollywood destination the next must-visit spot for foodies. Our third story takes us to a monumental moment in history and spirituality. Sonar Bangla is regaining Burrat's civilizational identity, and we explore the profound intellectual and spiritual renaissance that saw Bengal become the epicenter of a modern Hindu awakening. Discover how this movement rearticulated Sanatana Dharma and restored civilizational confidence. And finally, we're turning to the music world with hip-hop legend Rick Ross. He joins Jenna Bush Hager and Chanel Jones to discuss his new book, Renaissance of a Boss, his upcoming album Set in Stone, and a viral hot take that is catching fire online. Stay with us for all the latest news, right here. Milene Fernandez celebrated her Renaissance-inspired Florence wedding by donning 8 bespoke dresses, transforming the event into a celebration of art, love, and destiny. The wedding, held between the Church of the Holy Apostles and Villa di Maiano, was a meticulously curated experience inspired by the aesthetics of the Italian Renaissance. Fernandez and Max Kordek's romance began in 2020 in Berlin, leading to a whirlwind global journey culminating in a proposal on a clifftop in Formentura. 4 years later, they chose Florence for their union, creating a weekend of festivities. Milene utilized her creativity extensively, working with Indonesian designers on the 8 looks for the celebrations, discovering a new vocation in fashion. Her attire ranged from a black dress featuring a 1980s-inspired bustier and Christian Louboutin shoes for the welcome reception, to a champagne silk Victorian dress for the preparations. For the ceremony, she chose a Stella Arisa gown in champagne silk, adorned with a regal tiara and ruby headpiece by Indonesian designer Rinaldi Yunardi, aspiring to feel like a queen. The wedding venue itself was opulent, featuring long tables illuminated by thousands of candles, decorated with velvet and lush floral arrangements in burgundy and deep purple tones at the 15th-century Villa di Maiano, a former Medici estate. Before dinner, she changed into a high-end tea-gen gown inspired by Lily of the Valley. The evening continued with theatrical flair, including a vibrant look in a pink mini-dress decorated with 3D flowers and pearls, reflecting her joyful side. The following day featured more creative choices, including a dress with floral embellishments and a large bird applique. Milene and Max chose August 8th, or 8/8, for their wedding, citing its symbolic meaning of eternity. The couple described the day as perfect, marking their marriage in 8 dresses. Los Angeles has gained a new luxury grocery destination in West Hollywood with the opening of Laurel Supply, the latest venture from the team behind the popular Laurel Hardware and Laurel Grill. The store, located at the corner of Santa Monica Boulevard and Olive Drive, opened quietly on May 8 without a formal announcement, quickly generating buzz among local connoisseurs and the West Hollywood crowd. Laurel Supply presents a striking aesthetic, described as blending elements of Nabu and an alien spaceship, featuring sharp edges and wood fins on its slanted roof. The interior is light-filled with a blonde wood finish, showcasing manicured shelves stocked with artisanal goods, including kombucha, specialty sauces, and small-batch granola. The layout is diverse, featuring produce glowing under fluorescent lights, pristine shelves for beer and wine, and a substantial freezer section stocked with gourmet frozen items. Operational highlights include a dedicated coffee, smoothie, and juice bar offering premium options. Smoothies range from $14 to $16, featuring complex blends like the Heavenly So and the post-workout protein shake. Juices, such as the Foundation and Morning Light, are priced between $12 and $14. The prepared food section is extensive, featuring sushi displays, cold salads like Greek salad, and a hot bar offering Korean short ribs, grilled chicken, and various rice dishes, with prices ranging from $19 per pound for vegetarian options up to over $30 for meat-centric builds. A prominent feature is a domed pizza oven where customers can purchase blistered slices or whole pizzas, alongside a gelato counter. The atmosphere is vibrant, with patrons congregating around tables and lines forming for the beverage bar. While geographically close to competitors like Iruhan, Laurel Supply cultivates a distinct quiet luxury vibe, positioning itself less as a traditional grocery store and more as an escapist retreat for high-end culinary experiences. Pricing reflects this high-end positioning, with items like artisanal products and specific grocery staples commanding premium prices. Laurel Supply is open daily from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. and is located at 8445 Santa Monica Boulevard, West Hollywood, CA 90069. Sonar Bangla regains Burrit's civilizational identity and leadership of Hindu Renaissance. A recent article published on May 9, 2026, posits that the concept of Sonar Bangla, or Golden Bengal, is far more than a mere poetic memory or political slogan. It signifies a civilizational reality where Bengal once spearheaded India's intellectual, spiritual, cultural, and economic life. The piece argues that Bengal's historical greatness stemmed not just from material wealth, but from its crucial role as a generative civilizational force, producing ideas, driving reform movements, sparking artistic revolutions, and catalyzing spiritual awakenings that profoundly shaped modern India. The analysis emphasizes that Bengal served as one of India's most vital civilizational laboratories. Its most significant contribution, according to the text, was the emergence of a modern Hindu Renaissance. This movement is described as reformist, yet deeply rooted in tradition, rearticulating Sanatana Dharma during a period marked by civilizational pressure, external domination, and internal stagnation. This Renaissance was philosophical in nature, focusing on universal principles derived from classical reinterpretation, and it fostered a restoration of Hindu civilizational self-confidence long before organized political nationalism took hold. The article further delves into the resilience of Hindu civilization in Bengal. It notes that prior to the emergence of political nationalism, the region already possessed traditions of civilizational resistance and continuity despite periods of political subjugation, including prolonged Islamic rule. During these times, Hindu institutions faced challenges such as temple destruction, land alienation, demographic pressure, and the marginalization of Sanskritic learning. However, the text asserts that Hindu civilization did not collapse. Instead, it adapted and persisted through decentralized social organization, devotional movements, monastic networks, and the careful preservation of cultural memory. The author concludes that any serious assessment of Bengal's current state or its potential for renewal must begin with a comprehensive understanding of why the region was once regarded as golden, underscoring the enduring legacy of its civilizational contributions. Hip-hop legend Rick Ross recently appeared on Today to discuss his latest creative endeavors. Ross joined Jenna Bush Hager and Chanel Jones to talk about the release of his third book, Renaissance of a Boss: Notes from a Creative Reawakening. Ross framed the book as a reflection on maintaining creative drive, stating it is about keeping the fire burning and catching the electricity in a glass bottle, marking a significant milestone 20 years after his debut single's release. During the appearance, Ross shared insights into the lessons detailed within the book. Furthermore, he provided an update on his upcoming musical project, revealing details about the forthcoming album titled Set in Stone. The discussion also touched upon a recently viral social media post where Ross shared a noteworthy hot take, adding another layer to his ongoing public presence.